Hi there, this is Cusp of Beauty Tarot, and I'm sorry that you haven't seen me in a while. I'm coming in late into January. Didn't pick it up the readings at the very top of the year. It's just been a really busy time, but I'm back. And this reading is for Scorpio-Sagittarius, and it's going to be from January 9th to February 9th. We're going to pick up a month here. Whatever energies resonate with you, and it could be, a little before that time, a little bit after that time. As you know, things go, and this is going to set the intention for being a relationship reading, but we will see. I'm going to do your energy and your person's energy and read these in the upright and then clarify and pull some extra cards for you and your person. And then even some twin flame messages if you're feeling like you're in that category. So Scorpio Sagittarius, January 9th through February 9th. Let's see what we've got here. So with the energy of the Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, as I cut your deck, someone might be wanting to reconcile, and somebody else might be highly focused on something in their career, something they're learning, and one might be a little more serious than the other. There definitely could be an energy with the Moon and the Two of Swords in reverse that one of you is needing to make a decision and coming into the state of making a decision, but may not be coming forth with it yet, so maybe holding back, maybe hiding some of it, or it could be a very emotional decision. Somebody might be making a very emotional decision. Okay, let's get started. So your energy, we'll start with that. Scorpio Sagittarius. Where you are right now is in the energy of the Three of Discs, wanting to build. You see your person in the space of the Star. Maybe they are in the spotlight. Maybe they're getting a lot of recognition, notoriety in their career and wanting to build on that. They may be healing. I mean, we'll kind of see where the through line is on this. The way you feel about them is, we got the Two of Swords again. So your feeling about your person is Scorpio Sag, that you're kind of in a stalemate of needing to make a decision. You may not want to make a decision about this relationship. Let's see where your person is. Right now, your person, now we do still have, somebody is in a state of focus on their career, their money, making money, their learning, that may be taking them away from the energy of the connection. Their back might be to the side that is yours. The way that they see you is, though, that they see you as making a decision. So even though you feel indecisive, maybe they feel you've made one, or you've chosen a direction, or maybe they think you're traveling. Literally, sometimes this is a travel card. They may see you as in command and victorious and taking the reins on something. Not a bad thing. You are in the place of building, learning, growing, maybe apprenticing, maybe being mentored. That could be at work, and they kind of see you as that. The way they feel about you is the Queen of Swords. So with them moving more towards something that's a goal of theirs, we do get another court card that indicates somebody might be trying to come to the truth about something, maybe cut something out of their life that isn't working for them. So we'll clarify all this. This doesn't automatically need to be, a negative connotation for you. But let's see what the common energies are for you, too. So there is something that's gone on here. There's been a period of betrayal. There's been a period of, I'm getting the feeling this is for both of you. There's been a feeling of misunderstanding between you, or conflict that may have ended in such not good terms, leaving somebody feeling like somebody did betray them, or there's been a lot of negative around the blocks on this, maybe patterns that you've both endured together. Um, the obstacle is named as the Knight of Cups. So if it's an obstacle, it may indicate that nobody is coming forward with an offer. Nobody's coming forward with an offer of a genteel kind of an apology or an affection, or there's an inhibiting factor where somebody fears um, being vulnerable. And I just had like a choke up in my throat. There's one or both of you that feels like you can't have your voice in this. Maybe the idea of coming up with the words right now or revealing how you really feels just feels really vulnerable, for one or both of you. And it's almost like you couldn't even speak the words. Like there's things you want to say, but one or both of you can't speak the words. The advice is to offer a wand. The advice is to maybe connect to that passion, extend the wand, maybe even extend an olive branch. For you, if it's your reading, obviously it is, the advice would be that maybe you do need to take an action. Doesn't need to be a monumental one, but if there was a spark once there, and maybe you're locked up in your head or locked up in a decision and no one's coming forth. I hate to make it on you, but we'll see. The potential outcome is that there is an offer being rejected. So it could be that the person you're dealing with doesn't appreciate, or you collectively are not appreciating when the other one does come forward for some reason. That could be why you're both so hesitant to kind of, come forward, and you're both scrutinizing this an awful lot. I'm sorry. This was the potential outcome. The bottom of the deck energy is the Page of Swords, and that is kind of coming to the truth, communicating. So that something might be coming in to offer the influence of communication. Let's clarify these and then pull just a couple more. I don't know why, but I'm just getting the sense that there's missed timing here. That despite that there could have been something good in the past, there's just this out of sync timing here. Like when you're on the verge of saying something or making an offer, the other person has already maybe turned their back. And you're questioning that even if you did, if they are harboring resentment and if they would turn down your offer. So you both have these perceptions about each other, I feel. You're in the place of building, no communication in, and not retreating to kind of get insight. So I think you're working on external things. I think you're looking at where you can build things at your work, where you can grow things monetarily, where you can grow things at work. You're not communicating and you're not quite being overly introspective right now. You're coming out maybe from a period of being introspective, and you're putting yourself out there more in a team sense with projects, with work. And you see your person as the star. Why is that? Interesting. We have another Ace of Wands. So releasing the addiction part, releasing obsession, and yet still there's a remaining passion. So maybe that's what you see them healing from. You see them healing from the hook, healing from the dysfunctional pattern, but yet you intuitively know they still have a passion for you. You're confused. You're not wanting to make a decision. Maybe there's writing on the wall that you don't want to accept, because this person certainly has a couple in and out energies and back to you energies, and even this collective rejection thing. Yeah, you've been hurt before by this, so you don't want to manifest, you don't want to create. Five of Cups, you're not quite tuning into the Two Cups. You're much more focused on the loss. So that's what's got you in a quandary over making this decision and coming forward and offering your cup. Also wondering if they would even accept it. They are focused in the Knight of Pentacles energy. They're not quite healing. They're over analyzing, not quite healing. They're probably more in their head than they are in their heart. They might be focused on work and creating new opportunities in their workplace. Very likely. They do see you as being in control. They see you as the Chariot, so they see you moving. Maybe they see you moving, creating, moving ahead. Maybe that's why they feel resentful and perhaps a little, left out. They see you as that and coming out of a period of overthinking and not working on something. They've been like concerned and overstressed about and not putting into work. I think they see you as possibly moving on from them, and I think they're probably in a way mirroring that. And they see you as coming out of a period of stress and then not working on this. So seeing that you're working on your own objectives. And that's caused them to do a Queen of Swords, which is, well, if you're going to think about you, I need to think about me. And that's why they feel the Queen of Swords, and now they're going to drop the burden of this. And, they might come forward with the Nine of Discs in the reverse, but they're still stuck. They're stuck about coming forward with the Wheel of Fortune. They're stuck and they don't want to change. This person has a stubborn energy. The collective energy between the two of you is the, feeling betrayed, walking away and not making an offer, not apologizing. You both have a stuck energy together. You both have definitely a stuck energy together. And with your block being, romance and forgiveness is in the block. King of Wands. Yeah, there's almost a manipulative energy. Somebody wanting to create from a place of win-lose, zero-sum game, which does create mistrust. And that's why there's that feeling of betrayal, feeling of, maybe I should walk away. I don't know if I can give this a pure love offer. Although the advice would be, offer the olive branch, offer the wand. There's still something to reconcile here. You can avoid the Tower. Again, I just feel like it's stuck energy because it says you could avoid the Tower, but Chariot in the reverse would say it's stagnant. So as much as the advice would be is you would need to reignite passion and somebody needs to make an offer, because if you don't, it's going to stay stagnant. Like this could just go on. The timing is key again. I think timing, Wheel of Fortune, is an issue. And if one or both of you waits too long, you might miss a window. Four of Cups, there's a reconciliation. Lightness needs to happen, and you both need to get out of your heads on this. It's stress you're creating. It may not be real. And the overarching energy being the Page of Swords. Again, rejection, offer being not taken, and then a Knight not coming in. So I do think, it's a communication and a stuck energy that's happening between the two of you. Somebody might be busy or juggling. Somebody might be juggling two people. Let's get a couple of Mystic Moon oracles. I'm going to pull a couple on your side and a couple on your person's side. And you can switch sides if you're resonating differently. This is from Mystic Moon. It's a relationship oracles. Deception and devotion. Wow, that's fascinating. So that's part of this in and out, up and down, sort of duplicitous and double-edged energy that I'm getting. that I don't feel that you're deceiving your person. I feel like you are caught in a web of deception for some reason, and either questioning the devotion or still feeling devoted despite this on your end. Still feeling devoted despite that. Deception and devotion, or it's just a question between, are they deceiving me, or do they still have some devotion? I think it's you remaining with some devotion toward them despite the fact that there's been some deception. Surrender on their side and barrier. Yeah, they're fighting between this. This again is the duality for them. They're fighting this energy of, can I surrender? Can I take a chance? Versus they are very walled up. I think the walled up barrier part is winning. So, and maybe there's mutual regret on both of your parts. And let's see if there's any other messages on their part from the twin flame messages. So they're confused. This is not a big surprise. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. And that's where they might be trying to heal, but they're not healing. They're pouring themselves into work or another situation, or trying to feel less resentful or less in betrayal. But something is still missing that they're searching or feeling stuck about, and they're trying to figure that out. But my heart is telling me, just do it. So as much as they're analyzing and feeling hurt and figuring this all out, part of them feels that they do want to offer the Ace of Wands and come forward. So they are very conflicted. They're very conflicted. So I'm sorry if this isn't really coming down like one way or another. I think for those of you this is reading for, you're going to get what this message is, that there's definitely probably for both of you, very mixed energies. I do think there's a sense that your person is maybe taking not necessarily the easy way out, but maybe defensively turning away to pursue maybe work things, or if they feel betrayed, not put trust into this. They're not coming forward. They're not speaking their voice. They're still trying to figure something out, but they still have a passion for you. And I feel likewise, you may know very full well that there's an issue here, but if they came around, I think you still have a level of devotion and passion for them. So this is a to be continued. So good luck. Happy, healthy New Year to you. And stay tuned for your next reading. Thanks so much.